Okay, so here's our challenge today, 3 minus 3 times 3 minus 3. A lot of students might be saying, okay, mister, this is the easiest challenge I've ever seen. We have only subtraction, only multiplication, so I can easily solve it in a few seconds, so let's do this. And then in the same way, a lot of students make this common mistake, so right now I suggest you to pause the video, try to solve it by yourself. What do you think is the correct answer to this challenge? 3 options, A, B, and C. So choose one option, what do you think is the correct answer to this challenge, and write the option down into the comment section. We will check our answers here in just 1 minute, so it will be really interesting. So first of all, I want to start with this first interpretation. So this looks like our first interpretation. So we have 3 minus 3 times 3 minus 3. A lot of students solve this question like that. They say, okay, 3 minus 3 right here equal to 0, yeah? And 3 minus 3 right here, which is equal to 0 as well. With this multiplication in the middle, we have 0 times 0, which is equal to 0. This is option A. A lot of students solve this question like that. In the second interpretation, I want you to look at this solution. So we have 3 minus 3 times 3 minus 3. A lot of students say, okay, right here we have 3 minus 3, which is equal to 0, and we still have this expression, so 0 times 3 minus 3. Okay, 0 times 3 gives us 0, yeah, is 0. And 0 times minus 3 equal to minus 3. Okay, this is our second interpretation. A lot of students solve this question like that. But in terms of math, I want you to understand that in terms of math, we should know what is the correct order of operation, because we can't solve our challenges randomly. We should know what is the correct order of operation, because in terms of math, it not all works only in terms of math. In terms of biology, chemistry, in terms of different science, we should know what is the correct property, correct rule, and of course, correct order of operation. And in this third interpretation, let's solve this challenge according to PEMDAS order of operation. So for example, we have right here our order of operation. This is the most popular order of operation in the world. All internet libraries, scientific graphing calculator works according to PEMDAS order of operation. So this second interpretation, let's solve this according to this order of operation. So parentheses we should evaluate at first. So first we should evaluate the expression inside parentheses. Next we should evaluate exponents. Next we should evaluate multiplication division group. And the next step is addition and subtraction group. So obviously whatever order of operation we select is going to create a different answer, right? As you can see right here, one order of operation 0, another order of operation minus 3. But in terms of math, it's really a bad thing to solve this challenge randomly, yeah? We should know about one and only one correct order of operation. Okay, so according to PEMDAS, right here we have only two math operations. We have subtraction, we have multiplication. So where do we have it? We have multiplication right here, we have subtraction right here. And obviously we don't have addition, we don't have division, we don't have exponents, and we don't have parentheses, okay? We don't have any of those steps. And if you look closely, multiplication had the higher position than subtraction. So it means that multiplication had the higher priority than subtraction. Where do we have multiplication? We have multiplication right here. So we should multiply 3 times 3, which gives us 9. So we have 3 minus 9 minus 3, which is equal to, right here we can easily cancel, so as a result we have minus 9. And we have this option C, and it turns into a big argument right now, because according to PEMDAS, as I told before, we firstly we multiply, next we subtract, okay? But overall, we have right here 3 different solutions. But what is the correct answer? 0 minus 3 minus 9, maybe 3 right here. Let's look closely to each of these interpretation. Okay, first interpretation, 3 minus 3 times 3 minus 3. We subtract at first before multiplication. It's really bad mistake in terms of math, because subtraction is all the time after multiplication. So we need to put parentheses right here, and with parentheses, this is a great solution, because 3 minus 3 equal to 0 right here, 3 minus 3 equal to 0 right here. So with parentheses, this is a great solution. But in our case, we don't have parentheses, so forget about this option 0, which is really bad mistake in terms of math. Let's go to the next step. Right here, 3 minus 3 times 3 minus 3, we subtract 3 minus 3, and we just multiply at the second step. But subtraction before multiplication, this is also a very bad mistake. We should put parentheses. With parentheses, this is a great solution, because then parentheses at first, which is equal to 0, then multiplication, then subtraction. In our case, we don't have parentheses, so forget about this option, forget about this second interpretation, forget about this first interpretation. Our last hope, our third interpretation, we solve this challenge according to PEMDAS order of operation right here, and PEMDAS tells us, okay, multiply, then subtract. Let's do this. So multiplication, then subtraction from left from left to right in a strict order from left to right. So our correct answer is -9. This is my explanation to this challenge. Our correct answer is -9. Definitely don't feel bad if you got this wrong. If you need help with any of these classes, I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. I have a lot of challenges, so if you don't trust me, you can easily check this challenge in our scientific or graphing calculator, but don't use a regular calculator because, you know, sometimes happen that those type of calculators work with problem as you type it in. So for example, you plug in 3 to 3 minus 3 and your calculator gives you 0 instantly, yeah, because calculator don't know what you have further, okay? And when you plug in the whole entire problem, then your calculator is smart enough to know about order of operation, multiplication, then subtraction, which is Option C is a correct answer. So here's my explanation. I hope you learned something new. I hope you understand this explanation. Definitely don't feel bad if you got this wrong. If you need help with any of these classes, I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. So see you in the next videos and have a great day.